Hello everyone, welcome to EnggClasses YouTube channel for a video lecture series in Signals and Systems. In this lecture, we'll consider the properties of DTFS. Moving on further, we'll consider the seventh property of DTFS, which is nothing but duality. So first what we do is we'll consider the statement of the duality property and then we'll consider the proof for the same. Yes, first let me write the statement of the duality. If if the given signal, discrete time signal x of n leads to this leads to x of k by taking DTFS of the same, then then capital X of n capital X of n leads to, so again by taking DTFS, this leads to 1 divided by capital N gets multiplied with x of minus k. This is small x of minus k. Is that fine? So this is the definition of a duality property. So how do I get capital X of n? I can only get capital X of k. Once I get that, I can replace k with n so that I'll get capital X of n, which is nothing but 1 by n x of minus k. So this is the definition of duality. So now we'll consider the proof for the same. So first what we do is from the definition of DTFS, we have x of n. From the definition of DTFS, we have x of n is equal to summation k varying over the range capital N x of k e to the power j k omega naught n. So this I have it from the definition of DTFS. So now what I do is I'll replace n with minus n. Is that okay? So the very first step is replacing n with minus n. So what is going to happen if I replace n with minus n? I'm going to get x of minus n is equal to, so this is summation k varying over the range capital N. So now I have x of k e to the power j k omega naught n. So n becomes minus n, hence I would get e to the power minus j k omega naught n. Correct? So then after this, what I have to do is, but what I'm looking for x of minus k, but what I have x of minus n. So how do I get that? So in this expression what we do is I'll replace every n with k and k with n. Is that okay? So let me write replacing replacing n by k, replacing n by k and k by n. Correct? So if I do that, what I'm going to get? So let me write here x of minus n it is. Now it becomes x of minus k. So this equals to summation. So now k varying from k varying over the range capital N. So now k becomes n. This varying over the range capital N, that remains the same. Capital X of k, it was in place of k, I'll put n. Is that correct? So now e to the power minus j k omega naught n, k being replaced with n being replaced with k, ultimately they would remain the same. Is that okay? So minus j k omega naught n. So this is what I'm going to get now. So then if I look in the definition, I want 1 by capital N, which is not there over here. So what I do is I'll multiply both the sides by 1 divided by capital N. So let me see that. So let me write first multiply multiply both sides multiply both sides by 1 over n. So if I do that, what I'm going to get, let me see that. So here I would get 1 divided by capital N x of minus k is equal to 1 divided by n summation n varying over the range capital N. Here I would have rest of the things will remain same, x of n e to the power minus j k omega naught n. Is that okay? So now what I do is I'll compare this equation with the original equation of DTFS. Is that okay? So what is that equation? Which is x of k is equal to. So let me write that expression for our better understanding. So what I do is I'll write the expression for x of k, which is which we know as x of k is equal to 1 over n summation n varying over the range capital N x of n e to the power minus jk omega naught n. So now I can compare these two expressions. Is that okay? So x of k is equal to 1 by n summation n varying over the range n x of n. This is small x of n, but here it is capital X of n e to the power minus jk omega naught n. Is that okay? So comparing these two equations. So let me write comparing the equations. So if I compare the equations, what I'm going to get? So now x of n is the discrete time signal. Its DTFS is x of k. Is that fine? So now this must be here in this expression. This is the discrete time signal x of n, and whatever I have the expression here, it is DTFS. So therefore DTFS of capital X of n. Therefore if I compare the equations, I can write capital X of n DTFS of this is nothing but that is 1 by n x of minus k. Is it correct? 1 divided by n x of minus k. So this is uh, the proof for the duality property. So towards the end I would write hence the proof. Hence the proof. So now we have proved duality property. The actual application of this we'll see once we consider the numericals on this concept. So that we'll see it later. So in this video lecture, I made the statement for duality property, and I also proved the duality property. I hope you people have understood. The only thing to remember is first I need to remember the expression for x of n and x of k, which is the definition of DTFS, and I should remember the duality property statement. So the important steps is this one, replacing n with minus n, the first step, and second step is replacing every n by k and k by n. That is the second step. Simplify it and multiply 1 over n. Whatever I get, just compare this expression with the expression of DTFS so that I can prove the duality property. So this is what it is. I hope you people have understood. If there are any doubts, please let me know them onto the comment section. I would definitely address those doubts. Meanwhile, subscribe to our channel EnggClasses for more videos in signals and systems. Till then, thank you everyone for watching.